Just into the Fox 5 newsroom, an Ocean Beach pharmacist convicted of killing his roommate's boyfriend will go to prison.
But he was not convicted of murder. Thomas Burke will, however, spend up to 21 years behind.
Today, the attorney for the United Airlines passenger who was dragged off the plane over the weekend talked about his injuries.
And they were much more extensive than a bus. Faulkner today unveiled his $1.4 billion budget for the coming year that essentially tightens the belt in some areas and increases spending in others.
Now, part of the challenge facing the mayor right now is a big jump in the city's contribution to very well could be alien life right here in our own solar system, but not on any of the other planets.
Andrew's here on this Thursday. Here's a look at some of the top stories making headlines.
A man who was on his way to visit a friend at that friend's apartment in the East Village ended up getting stabbed several times by a security guard.
And Fox 5's Jason Sloss explains why the guard thought that guy didn't belong there. Following today in Washington is about the White House deciding to drop what is called the mother of all bombs on Afghanistan early this morning.
Joining us now on the phone is aviation safety consultant and Air Force vet Rich Martindale. Rich, what can you tell us about this bomb? You hear mother of all bombs and you think certainly the worst, but this is actually our biggest bomb that is not nuclear. What can you tell us about this bomb and why you think President Trump decided to use it?
Christians all across the world are celebrating the events of Holy Week as we move closer to Easter Sunday.
Fox 5's Eric Richards was in OB today, where a church reached out to one police department here in California is celebrating a member's retirement. People who own dogs.
It's called the Nissan Rogue Dog.
That's
the new car, guys.
That's it, Jason.
That is it.
He's been waiting for an invite to their house for a long time, and that's not going to get it.
I know.
That's not going to get it.
They've got their binoculars out. Listen, my dad has giant binoculars. Jason, thank you. Twins are usually born the same day, certainly, or at least within a few hours, but not for these Texas babies.
No, not at all. They're fraternal twins. They were born 2 weeks apart. Tom Abrams, that woman who was rescued from Torrey Pines today. All right, now to a major show of force by President Trump. The dropping of the largest non-nuclear bomb in the U.S.'s arsenal on an enemy.
And the target today caves in And as he was explaining that in that piece, that bombing certainly marked a historic moment in aviation and in warfare. It was the first time we've used it.
And as we look further into this, joining us right now on the phone to talk about it is international security and military expert Glenn Wynn. Glenn, we appreciate you coming on with us. What do you make of the significance of today's bombing and using a bomb of this size and significance?
Well, number one, the U.S. Obviously had some excellent intelligence on the location of the ISIS command center and caves.
A 10-year-old little boy in the Bay Area is back on the basketball court thanks to a rare medical procedure.
As Rob Roth reports, he's not letting that surgery slow him down.
Military different. I was talking to a girl last night named Talia, big fan of Fox 5 Aloha, and she lives downtown, which is the site of the Red Bull Air Races this weekend, and they're getting so excited and all prepared down there. Usually born on the same day, but not for some babies in Texas.
No, they are fraternal twins. They were born 2 weeks apart, and in fact, in 2 different presidential administrations. Yeah. Tom Abrams has their story.
I just had to do it.
Pretty incredible.
That was awesome that the goat saved the family.
Yes, it was. Let's talk about our awesome weather as well with meteorologist Aloha Taylor. Very nice, Aloha. Thank you very much. And that does it for the Fox 5 News at 5.
Here's Kathleen with what's coming up at 6.